about you guys, but I have a terrible habit of getting way too involved in the lives of celebrities, and that includes who they're dating. And since I live vicariously through their relationships, finding out that my favorite couple has broken up honestly breaks my heart a little bit. But that is just a part of life that sadly will never end. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Mackenzie here, and today on IO I'm going to be filling you in on the top 10 celebrity couples you didn't know split up in 2020. And some of these honestly shook me to my core. Like, I can't believe some of these couples actually split up. But before we get into this juicy video, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out our playlist of other top 10s just like this one. Also follow the team on our Instagrams to see more of us. Alright, now onto that list. Starting off at number 10, we have Miley, Cyrus, and Cody Simpson. Soon after Miley split from Liam Hemsworth, she got into a few relationships, but the one that stuck was with Cody Simpson, with the pair dating for 10 months, until Miley confirmed the split on August 13th of 2020, with the source adding that they, quote, realized they were better off as friends than dating each other. Miley later broke her silence on the breakup, confirming that it went down, but adding she didn't want to be dramatic, with the singer telling TMZ, quote, right now two halves can't make a whole, and we're individually just working on ourselves to become the people that we want to be. She added that she and Cody might be seen hanging out together still because they've been friends for 10 years, and she says that's not gonna change. And now that Miley looks like she's embarking on a new journey in life, I'm pumped to see what single Miley brings, honestly. And at number 9, Ashley Benson and Cara Delevingne. Ashley and Cara shocked fans when it was announced that they split up after almost 2 years of dating, with the source saying, quote, Cara and Ashley always had their ups and downs before, but it's over now. Their relationship just ran its course. The source also said that the split went down in April, and Delevingne was quarantined with her friends, Kaya Gerber and Margaret Qualley. However, as usual, there was some sketchiness with this breakup, as Ashley Benson was seen out with G-Eazy only days after the breakup, and there were some cheating rumors swirling around too. In at number 8, Kacey Musgraves and Ruston Kelly. Before I get into this one, I just need to say this is another one that broke me because I am a massive Kacey Musgraves fan. Like, I literally cannot stress that anymore. Like, she's honestly one of my favorite top artists. But also, she released her love letter to her husband, Ruston Kelly, called Golden Hour, and that album ended up winning her album of the year at the Grammys in 2019, which is the night's highest award. So it was incredibly shocking to learn that the two were breaking up after only 2.5 years of being married, with them announcing the decision on July 3rd, saying in a statement that they made the decision together and that they'll remain friends for life. And since I am a super fan, I'll tell you online that I saw a lot of people saying that her rise to stardom was a big reason for the split, as when they got together, she was more up and coming. But after sweeping the Grammys last year, people thought Ruston could have been, just a little jealous. And at number 7, Meek Mill and Milan Harris. Meek Mill announced on Twitter on July 26th that he was separating from his girlfriend and baby mama, and they were gonna remain friends but parent their child separately. The slightly interesting plot twist with this one, though, is that Meek's split was announced only a few days after Kanye West went on a Twitter rant against his wife Kim, claiming that she was trying to cheat on Kanye with Meek Mill, even though photos later leaked proving that there was a third person at the lunch they attended and nothing shady happened between them. Or did it? Even though Meek somewhat denied the claim of cheating or anything fishy happening with Kim on Twitter as well. And at number 6, Lauren Elsie Chamblin and Mark Cuevas. If you've watched Love is Blind, then you know that Mark Cuevas' relationship with Jessica Batten was an absolute mess. Because as she famously said like 4,000 times, he was only 24 and she was 34, and that was a massively huge deal for her that she ended up struggling with their relationship practically the whole time, with their relationship ending with Mark getting stood up at the altar. But after that disaster relationship, Mark decided to take another dive into the Love is Blind pool and got into another relationship with LC, a fellow cast member. But they ended up splitting after LC discovered that Mark was cheating on her and was dating other people while they were together. Later in a statement, he revealed, quote, I enjoyed spending my time with LC for a few weeks, but at no point were we ever in an exclusive relationship, as LC confirmed herself. So I guess this one was more so a lack of communication, but you can't blame the guy. After all, he's only 24. Halfway through number 5, Colton Underwood and Cassie Randolph. Colton and Cassie were the final couple on Colton's season of The Bachelor, with Cassie winning the show, but with a twist, as Cassie ended up leaving the show before it ended, and even though Colton tried to create a spark with the other women, it was clear he still wanted Cassie. So they ended the show in a relationship, but didn't go through with the typical engagement. So the pair ended up dating for about a year until they decided to call it quits in March, with the pair announcing the breakup on Instagram. And since I'm a Bachelor fanatic, I actually watched the season of The Bachelor that Colton and Cassie were on. And I'm not too shocked by the breakup, as on the show Cassie was pretty unsure about the relationship practically the whole time. Let me know if you watch The Bachelor below, it's like the greatest. And at number 4, Scott Disick and Sofia Richie. So this couple has always had the attention of the public because of their age gap that got many people questioning their dynamic in the early stages. But after the couple dated for years and Scott started to mature tremendously, Kardashian fans started to become more open to the idea that Sofia was actually a great influence on Scott. However, they shocked everyone when they announced that they were splitting up on May 27th after being together for 3 years. And the split happened after the pair was on a break, with Sofia commenting that she just wants what's best for Scott and she felt he had too much on his plate, with Sofia encouraging him to get help after she started noticing a change in his behavior. However, they've been seen out together since the breakup, so I guess it's still possible that they might get back together, but I guess we'll keep you filled in if that happens. And at number 3, Rihanna and Hassan Jameel. Rihanna and the Saudi businessman broke the internet when they announced that they were dating back in 2017. However, the internet was shocked once again when they announced their split after about 3 years of dating, with the source saying that their lives were too different for a long-term relationship to work out. And at number 2, Chrishell Stause and Justin Hartley. This is one you probably have heard about because it was all over the internet, but I'm personally so hurt by it I just had to put it in here because I want to know how many of you watched Selling Sunset. And if you've watched the hit reality TV show on Netflix, you've probably fallen in love with Chrishell because she's honestly just so nice and pretty unproblematic, but somehow people always come for her, which she doesn't really deserve at all in my opinion. But viewers of the show were absolutely shocked when they revealed in the show that Chrishell learned about her divorce from a text. Justin ended up filing for divorce in November of 2019, so I'm cheating a bit on the list, but I honestly had no idea that they were broken up until recently, and the breakup had a massive media boost after the show aired in 2020, with the other cast members on the show looking incredibly confused when they learned of Chrishell's divorce from the tabloids. Justin hadn't addressed anything about the separation yet, but Chrishell spoke to ET and said she's sad about things ending, but hope they can laugh about it in the future someday. And finally, number 1, Vanessa Morgan and Michael Kopech. Vanessa Morgan had a lot of people confused when she announced she was pregnant with a boy on July 24th, with the caption of the announcement post she made on Instagram reading, "I am overjoyed to be welcoming my baby boy into the world this January," along with many other sentiments in the caption, including tons of pictures and videos from the baby shower. And people were confused when her husband, Michael Kopech, was nowhere to be found in the caption or the pictures, leading many to believe that they were separated, with people even speculating that the baby wasn't his. A few weeks after all the speculation, it was revealed that Michael Kopech had filed for divorce, and a source disclosed Kopech filed for divorce 1 month before the baby reveal, with the source adding that the child is his. And it's sad that they're not together anymore, however, she seemed so happy to be a mother, I'm sure she'll get through it hopefully. Alright everyone, that's all for me today. Let me know what you're thinking about all this below, and who shocked you the most. For me, it was probably Scott and Sofia, just because I was really skeptical in the beginning, because I just figured they were at, 2 different places in life for that to actually work. But after she made such a positive impact on him, it's so sad to see, that they're split, I guess, for now, but yeah. And before I head out, I'm gonna shout out some comments from my video on Lohanthony. So Catherine said, "I remember Lohanthony, but it's really hard to judge his current state. I remember him being flamboyant, but I say let him be him as long as he doesn't promote dangerous C therapy for LGBT people." Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, it's a fine line. He's able to say whatever he wants, to do whatever he wants, it's his channel, right? But as long as he's not kind of doing that harmful stuff, he's walking a fine line because he hasn't ever said the word, converting therapy. But we'll have to see. Then Mika said, "Tough love is needed. People are dying from this type of rhetoric." That is super valid. Yeah, that's really a point. Then Astros said, "As a gay dude, I find his message incredibly offensive and very dangerous for anyone struggling with their sexuality." Yeah, I can definitely, if you're someone who is struggling and then you come across this video, you might feel kind of bad about yourself, and that's definitely a really shitty part of his videos. Alright everyone, that's all for the video today. Thanks so much for sticking around if you made it all the way here, and again, like and subscribe below if you liked, and I will catch you all in the next one.